All new this morning, we now know the name of one of two victims who were shot and killed. Driver hit this utility pole. Take a look. You can see heavy smoke coming from that building. Police tell us the suspect is inside. Good morning, everyone. I'm in North Columbus where a fire broke out inside a townhome right behind me. There's one person left in that home right now. We're told that person is armed. Police say they found the man's body in that parking lot. If you take a look right behind me, you can see family members just set up that memorial. This is the first time police officers have led us on this street. Really a growing memorial here. Flowers, black ribbons, even candles here, all to show that the LGBTQ community here in Central Ohio is thinking of the victims in Orlando. City Hall is illuminated with rainbow colors for Pride Week every year, but this year a much different feel. You can see just how soft it is. This is what crews have been dealing with all morning. Hey everyone, I'm down here at the Jazz and Rip Festival, and you can see we have a table set up for you. When people use mosquito spray, they hope it protects their skin, but that's not the case for neighbors here. This is not enough to protect them. You can see the smoke is filling. The first thing you need to do is get on the floor, crawl to the door. Family members say Christian C. was scheduled to go back to base in North Carolina tomorrow, but now they're planning his funeral.
Michele Newell is live in the newsroom with the latest developments. And Michelle, this is all because of your story yesterday, right?
Absolutely, that's right. And this is part of a 100-page complaint the city attorney's office filed against the property owner late this afternoon. They even included our story last night as evidence for the case. Just take a look at this video. It's disgusting. And from what neighbors tell me, it's been like this for months. No smartphone, no GPS, just this, a paper map. This is all the recruits could use to get to the scene.
This goes for the family members I lost in Orlando.
Family members who were supposed to be here among a sea of rainbow colors, colors of pride and unity.
They were planning to be here this year with us at Pride, and now they can't.
Instead, Michael Wainwright is here with his fiance by his side, grieving, but trying to stay strong.
I have two cousins and one of their sisters that died.
And while they are not here, Wainwright is marching in their honor, keeping their memory alive.
So here's my voice going to them and let them know that I love them and I'm going to march for them.
The faces and names of all 49 victims could be seen throughout the streets of downtown. The city came together as thousands marched on, with Orlando on their hearts and minds.
I will be the voice, and I will show that we are here, and we will not take people stomping on us, messing with us, and picking on us for who we are.
This is part of a 100-page complaint the city attorney's office filed against the property owner late this afternoon. They even included our story last night as evidence for the case.
Enough is enough.
That's the attitude of several neighbors who live near this apartment complex on Sullivan Avenue. And this is the reason why. Dirty syringes, condoms, beer bottles scattered all over. This mom of three doesn't want her face shown. She's concerned for her children who attend a Catholic school right across the street from this apartment building. She took these pictures of dirty needles and condoms on the same streets her kids used to go to school.
Historic Catholic church that is home to like 300 students. It's a private school. And then on the opposite side, you have like this scenario.
A scenario police began investigating more than a year ago. This complaint filed from the city attorney's office shows a list of drugs police found during several search warrants. Heroin, crack pipes, guns, syringes, the list goes on. The complaint shows the property owner, Gordon Rankin, evicted people who lived in those units. But it also shows the drug activity continued after those evictions.
It needs to be shut down.
Police have been called here 30 times since the start of the year, most recently for a shooting a few days ago. The property owner is also accused of allowing prostitution to go on. Gordon Rankin owns Rankin Realty. We went there to get answers, but no one answered the door. We found out Rankin is is also facing a list of code violations at this apartment building. City code documents show there's a large roach infestation, solid waste, a hole in a living room going to the outside, and a list of other problems.
911, where is the emergency?
I just hit a man on accident.
My best friend just got killed in front of my eyes.
He fell out of nowhere, and I accidentally hit him.
John Tressler is trying to keep his best friend's memory alive through his new pet.
Her name's Boo. It's because of Williams. That was his nickname to everybody.
15-year-old William Scarberry posted this workout video on Facebook just 1 hour before he was hit and killed on this road. His family says he worked out in his brother's home gym 3 times a week, but Saturday night, the workout started later than usual.
We tried to get him to get in the car, hey, throw your bike in the back of the van and we'll take you.
But William decided to ride home with his best friend instead, something his family says he loved to do after workouts.
He came over and hugged me and told me he loved me and he'd see me tomorrow.
Those were the last words William Yoder heard from his brother, who he says was more like a son. William wasn't wearing a helmet, but did have a bright pink backpack on with a reflector light. His friend was walking his bike behind.
He was riding his bike and he said, I'm going to go ahead. I said, okay, we'll just be careful.
John says he looked up and saw William fly into the air. Police say a car hit him. He landed in another lane and was hit by 2 other cars. John says it happened so fast, all he remembers seeing is William turn around and see a car smash into him. And just when he thought it was safe to get help,
And I ran back to his house to get his sister. And I guess another one hit him again after I was gone.
2 drivers stayed at the scene, but police want to know who hit William, then took off.
Take responsibility for it. You knew something happened. There's no mistaking a kid on a bike for anything.
Well, hey, Yolanda, take a look. I'm standing right here in the freezer. That's because the most popular item for Amazon Prime Now customers is ice cream. The hardest decision they have to make is what flavor they're going to get.
Welcome. You're in our Columbus Prime Now facility.
From your computer or smartphone to this.
Children's toys to, Game of Thrones.
Thousands of things Prime members can buy on Amazon Prime Now.
All right, guys, great job.
Dozens of new workers pulling in cash as they push out products.
We're located closer in to the city where our Prime members are.
A 2-hour delivery window is free. Amazon is just trying to keep up. So if you want something delivered in an hour, it will cost you about $8.
We are very busy.
This is what it looks like inside the Columbus Amazon Prime Now hub while you wait for your stuff. Dozens of associates filling 1 order at a time.
Let's go. It looks like we got about 10 left.
Amazon picked Columbus to build this hub because there are so many Amazon Prime customers in Central Ohio.
Orders come in and they come to a scanner, and our associates would be going to pick the item.
Products in this hub aren't shelved in any particular order, and they aren't hard to find. Associates scan the ticket, and this device tells them where to go.
You'll see, cooking oils next to a horseshoe set.
It's all about space. The more they can fit, the more stuff you can buy.